Keep it going. I'm funny. Come on, keep laughing. Go. All right. Hey guys, how's it going? I like that energy. My name is Alex Sanders. Actually, it's Alexander Sanders. Kind of rhymes a little bit. I like my name though. Makes me want to meet a girl named Sandra. Marry her. Together we'll be Alexander and Sandra Sanders. Maybe pop out a couple kids. Chandler and Flanders. Chandler and Flanders Sanders, you know? Maybe a baby girl. Amanda. Not Amanda, that'd be so stupid. Amanda Sanders. Something strong. We're going on a family road trip in our Dodge Caravan. We'll call it the Sanders Caravanders. We'll travel the country until one day we get in a car accident. You guys will see us on the news. They'll say Alexander Sanders, Sanders Sanders, Chandler Sanders, Flanders Sanders, and Amanda Sanders. All found dead. All right, it's going to be a good show. I like this crowd. Yeah, we're going to have a real fun time. My middle name's Steven, which isn't that funny to us. My full name's Alexander Steven Sanders, and that makes my initials ass. My parents thought high school was too easy with a rhyming name. They really doubled down on me. I signed a mortgage recently. They're like, sign here and initial there. I'm like, I shouldn't. It's a pretty important form to put ass on 400 times. Just sweating bullets. Biggest financial decision of my life. Ass. I was talking to my mom recently about the Me Too movement, but she's a little bit older. She doesn't know what hashtags are. So she kept calling it the Pound Me Too movement. I'm like, calm down, Mom, you slut, you know? Stop asking for it. Supposed to be doing the other thing. Yeah. I don't know if you picked up on my vibe, but I'm a little bit of a broski. Don't laugh at that. Broski. I can only have two conversations. I can flirt with women, and I can talk to dudes about sports. That's it. So if I meet a guy and he's not really into sports, I'm just like, you have the prettiest eyes I have ever seen. I'm 36 now. Just the one lonely guy in the front. Nice, dude. 36 sucks. I like old rap, though. Is everyone else on board with that? Old rap's good? Yeah. New rap sucks. Old rap is good because, like, old rap is rappers talking about how good pussies feel. New rap is pussies talking about how they feel. That's not fun. Can't do anything with that. I was single for a long time. I was on all the apps doing that thing. I noticed that every girl on their apps, they put like fit in their bio. It's like, how do you know if it's going to fit or not? Like mine will, but you're going to put that out for general population? All right, cool. I matched with this girl one time, went to her place, and she was disappointed when I got there because my profile picture didn't have my beard on there. And she was disappointed because she doesn't like guys with beards. When I asked her why, she said that she heard that there's fecal matter in some beards. Yeah. That's why I told her not yet. Yeah. That's how you get your foot in the door, you know? I do sales for a living. I always be closing. I like girls with tattoos. That's something I learned when I was single. Big fan of tattoos on women. I learned that tattoos are the only art you're allowed to come on. If you didn't laugh, you're not that sophisticated. I'm an art buff. Big fan of art. Any girls here have art? Tattoos? No sluts in all of Gainesville. All right, whatever. What, I gotta go salty dog for this shit? What the fuck? All right, fine. You don't want to talk to me about tattoos? It's fine. I'll talk about your tattoos. I know it's like girls get two types of tattoos, right? They're like, I'm quirky and I like starfish. So like, here's a starfish, right? Or they're like, hey, something happened. Here's some trauma. I doubt there's no trauma in this entire crowd, statistically speaking. I have a friend, she's got a trauma tattoo. She's got a bunch of numbers on her wrist. She's not even Jewish. What a poser, right? It's like, you weren't there. 25. You know? Can't be there. Nah, it's something really sad. It's the day her dad died. That's trauma right there. That's a dude with trauma right there. Hell yeah, I'm gonna come on his tattoos later. Fuck it. Hell yeah. Let's go. No. So her dad died, right? Her dad died. And she's always sad, depressed all the time. Drinks all the time, takes Xanax, all that stuff. She can't figure out why she's sad. I have an inkling. Maybe it's that constant reminder. Every time she goes to pay for something, she's just like, oh yeah! Her dad's dead. I think she should have that tattoo, just put it somewhere else, right? That way she still honors her dad. Like, put it on her back. Still honors her dad, doesn't have to see it every day. And that way, if ever there's a guy back there and he's clapping those cheeks, he can look at that tattoo and be like, that's why I'm here, you know? If Daddy was in the picture, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I'm gonna let that make its way around the room. I can feel it marinating with this traumaless crowd. I do notice that every generation of women does get a tattoo that says I'm a little slutty, though. Right? Used to be this thing. Remember this? Tramp stamp, right? But all those girls a little bit older, like 40s and 50s, used to be a butterfly, now it's a moth. All the colors have merged together like a Harley Davidson logo. My generation got this thing right here. Their like favorite Instagram quote. Every time they're sad, they're like, oh yeah, life is worth living. Yeah, okay. You can tell how slutty they are by what language it is. If it's like English, it's like, all right, she'll sleep with you. Chinese, it's like anal right away. Right away. The ancient Chinese arts of anal. The new one's this thing. You guys see girls with this, like in their 20s? The sternum tattoo, the chandelier. No one has a name for it yet, though. I propose whore decor. Meet a girl at one of the bars around here, be like, I like your whore decor. Did you know tattoos are the only art you're allowed to come on? You guys are a fun crowd. I have a black girlfriend now. Thank you for sitting in the front row, dude. I'm going to need you for this. The rest of these waiters are going to look at your response and tell if they can laugh at this. Yeah. I have a black girlfriend. She's real submissive in bed. Every once in a while we're hooking up. She's like, who owns that pussy? I'm like, not me. It's your pussy. I would never. It's your pussy. It's my pussy. It's my pussy. I can tell it was her first white guy that she ever hooked up with, too. First time I pulled out my dick, she goes, ew, it's pink at the tip. She goes, is that how all of them look? I said, I haven't seen all of them, you know? I had to Google white dicks, show it to her real quick, like... The size is off, but the pigment's there. We're worried about the hue. First night, went to the bathroom, came back to the bedroom. Room's completely dark, couldn't see anything. She goes, Alex, you're so pale I can still see your entire body. I'm like, hell yeah, that's fun, you know? I wanted to play a game. I'm like, how many fingers am I holding up? She goes, 2. She goes, how many am I holding up? I go, I don't want to play that game. This is a one-way street. All right, this one doesn't work in white crowds, but I'm going to do it anyways. We've been dating for 5 years. No, stop. We're almost done. Half a decade, we're out. No, I'm kidding. I love her very much. But I will say, at all her family, like barbecues, kickbacks, whatever you want to call them, I'm always the only white guy there. Their favorite thing to do is just to watch me eat the food. Every time I grab a wing, there's like, ooh! He's going for it! Grab it, I eat it, I spit it up every single time. Her whole family laughs at me, starts pointing. Like, ha 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 ha. Can you not handle the spices? Is it too spicy for you? Like, you all have diabetes. Thank you, brother. I needed you there. I would not have told that joke if you weren't in that seat. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys on this. This is my most vulgar joke. I want you guys to know that up front. I know this is gross. Recently, my girlfriend asked me to come on her face. We are right here, man. You and me. Fuck the rest of these people. I'm taking you home to my girlfriend. I'm gonna watch like all those videos. She asked me to come on her face. But like I said, I'm 35 now, so I don't shoot ropes like I used to. When I come now, it kind of just oozes out. I got up there, I did the thing, right? I was up here, she was down there. You've seen the videos, you know what I'm talking about. I was doing the thing, and we got to the pivotal moment, and it kind of just bubbled up at the tip. I felt so bad, my heart sank. I was like, oh no, what do I do? I had to close the distance though. I had to pull like a nice situation. And I had two options in my head. I could like smear on her forehead real quick, give her the Simba action. This is your land now, you know? Or what I did, I gave it a flick of the wrist. She's black, it got in her hair, she was pissed. All right guys, my name is Alexander. You guys have a good night.
I flushed my kids down in the club.